weight of you two combined should equal that of a fat postman with bad teeth. You make your way to the woods. Do not put her down unless it's on concrete or a tree trunk. Never when you're walking on the mud. You meet Lou near the bridge, you move around a bit, and you exit from the south.
By the Asda.
Kathy and Mark, you meet them there. But on the way, you find a quiet street and you wait till it's just you and a man. Walk ahead of him. When you're far enough ahead, you drop your jumper. The man picks it up, runs after you, covering it in DNA, and then gives it back. Make sure you let him drop it in the bag. Say you're taking it to a charity shop. Take it to the south entrance, tear it a little, chuck it in a hedge, all go home, wait a day or two until Adam's declared missing, and then John Tate comes forward and says he thinks he saw Adam with a fat man in a uniform by Asda's, they can't be sure, and they'll think he's been abducted. There'll be inquiries, police, morning service, and if everyone keeps their mouths shut, we should be fine.
Apparently, bonobos are our nearest relative. For years, people thought they were chimpanzees, but they're not. They're completely different. Chimps are evil. They murder each other. Did you know that? They kill and sometimes torture each other to find a better position within the social structure. A chimp will just find itself on the outside of a group, and before he knows what's happening, he's being hounded to death by the others. Sometimes for months, for years, we thought that chimps were our closest living relative, but now they're saying it's bonobos. When a stranger bonobo approaches the pack, all the other bonobos come out and go, "Hello mate, what are you doing round here? Come and meet the family, we can eat some ants." And if a bonobo damages its hand, whereas the chimp will probably cast it out or bite its hand off, all the other bonobos will come over and look after it. And they'll all look sad because there's a bonobo feeling pain. Sorry out of the programme. Such sadness in those intelligent eyes. Empathy. That's what bonobos have. Amazing, really. I mean, they're exactly like chimps, but the tiniest change in their DNA. The woman was saying that if we discovered bonobos before chimps, our understanding of ourselves would be very different. You don't care, do you? I could be talking Chinese for all you care. How do you do it? You're amazing. You're unreal. I sometimes think you're not human. I sometimes think, I wonder, what would you do if I killed myself? Right here in front of you. What would you do, Phil? What would you do? Phil? Phil? What would you do, Phil? I'm gonna do it. I mean it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Phil. Phil? This is it. Phil? Of course they shag a lot. Bonobos. Always at it. Sex mad. Sex. Constant sex. Randy. In the bonobo world, having it off is like saying I like your shoes. Partner swapping. Men and women, women and men, women and women, men on men, fathers, mothers, oral, group, masturbation, Phil. It was like an orgy when bonobos get going. It was fairly disgusting, actually. But that's bonobos for you. We're in trouble now. We're in trouble now, Phil. Don't worry, I'm still fine out. Trouble now.
What? He's not going. What do you mean he's not going? He's not going. He's not going? Yes. That's what he said? Yes. He said he's not going? Yeah. He said he's not. He's not going. Is he off his head? I know. Is he insane? I know. Is he joking? No, I know. No, that's a question. He's not joking. He's not going. He said he's not going. I said, you've got to go. He said, I'm not going. I'm not going. That's what he said. That's what he said. Insane. That's what he said. Shit. Exactly. What are we going to do?
Is this when you were Phil?
Me.
Yeah. You were Phil for one of these scenes.
The bonobo.
No, after that. Are you happy? Well, I'm sure it was you.
Yeah. I remember doing the bonobo. Sitting next to the bonobo.
You're filled with when I was Leah.
Ah, right.
And Will's filled
And
when
then
I
it's
was
when.
Leah.
Right,
Oh, right.
okay. Okay, that's fine. So is it you as Leah now? Do I need to be back on?
Yeah, it's only I got past this point.
Yeah, that was all we got up to.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is everybody clear? Can you make sure you write in your scripts who's who then?
Yeah.
I've got highlighted.
I borrowed a pen.
I borrowed a pen on Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I saw those people I know, we fight with the Act 3 bit.
Does somebody else want a Leah monologue? Does somebody else want to have a go with Leah?
I'm Phil.
You'll have a go with Leah. Can you do the next Leah scene then? So you're going to do the Are You Happy monologue. And then for that, Olivia, can you just sit in as Phil for that, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure you write in your script. Okay, so if you guys go in and run this now, we'll just keep going.
I need a pen. Bowling and
Scary, I killed it.
Are you happy? No, don't answer that. Jesus, sorry. What's wrong with me? Sorry. Are you? No, I'm just wondering, what is happy? What's happy all about? Who says you're supposed to be happy? Like, we're all supposed to be happy. Happy is a natural, and any deviation from that state you see as a failure, which in itself makes you more unhappy, so you have to pretend to be even happier, which doesn't work because people can see that you're pretending, which makes them awkward. And you can see that they can see that you're pretending to be happy, and their awkwardness is making you even more unhappy, so you have to pretend to be even happier. It's a nightmare. It's like nuclear waste on global warming. Isn't it, Phil? Phil? Isn't it like nuclear? Yeah, you know. You know it is. You know more than I do. I can tell you people are getting all upset about polluting the natural order when this planet is churning molten lava with a thin layer of crust on it, topped with a few kilometres of atmosphere clinging onto it. Please don't give me all that carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, Phil. And look at the rest of the universe. Venus, Phil. Look at Venus. What about Venus? Hot enough to melt lead or Titan with oceans of liquid nitrogen. Stars, Phil. 1 billion nuclear reactions a second. To be honest, it's all either red hot or ice cold, so no, it's life that upsets the natural order. It's us that's the anomaly. But that's the beauty, isn't it, Phil? I could say this to anyone else and they'd say, that's a pretty bloody grim view of the world, Leah. But you can see the beauty, which is why I can talk to you. Because you can see the incredibly precious beauty and fragility of reality. And it's the same for happiness. You can apply the same theory to all happiness, so don't start, Phil. Don't compare giving it all the, Can you remember the happiest moment of your life? I know mine. I know my happiest moment. Last Tuesday, the sunset. Do you remember that sunset? Do you? You don't, do you? Oh my God, you don't. It's Jerry. I killed him. I took him out of his cage, I put the point of a screwdriver on his head, and I hit it with a hammer. Why do you think I did that? No, me neither. Everything's much better though. I mean, really, it is. Everyone's working together. They're a lot happier. Remember last month? Dan threatened to kill Kathy. Well, yesterday I saw him showing her his phone. Like they were all friends. Last week Richard invited Mark to his party. Bring a friend, anyone you like. Can you believe that? Richard and Mark? Yeah, everyone's happier. It's pouring into the school. Grief. Grief is making them happy. They say John Tate's lost it though. Won't come out of his room. Bit odd. Maybe that's what's making people happier. Maybe it's just having something to work towards. Together. Do you think that's what it is? Are we really that simple? Well, it's stopped. It's only been 4 days, but everything's changed. Adam's parents were on the telly again last night. Yeah. Another reveal. Fat postman with bad teeth. What have we done, Phil? It's Mark and Jan.
Mark and Jan are 3 units. We all have to be the last people who are Mark and Jan.
Oh yes, we walk down on Act 3. We start at 3, we walk down.
It was Mark and Jan last time on the walk.
Hope and Alicia.
Hope and Alicia. So, you can come in, be the last Mark and Jan or something.
Who am I coming in with?
Alicia.
You're coming with Alicia apparently.
Yeah, I'm coming in with Alicia.
And Jan, you just need to say, we need to.
Are you going?
Do we just go? You could just come in.
Right, next scene.
Can I sit down?
And no, Mark and Jan can come in. Jan just said we need to. And then that's the next thing. I think.
So we're on page 33.
Do we actually run it? Should we run it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like full on run?
Do we know who's who? Have you decided who's doing the scene?
Mark and Jan, the last people doing Mark and
Yeah.
Jan. Are going to just
I'm just going to say we need to talk and then go away.
We've got Leah. Have we got Danny? Lewis, can you be Danny? Who else do we need? We've got Lou, haven't we? And then Kathy and Richard. So do you want to be Kathy? Do you want to be Richard, Anya? Yeah.
Am I still Leah?
You're still Leah. From our web teachers. Is that everybody?
Wait, am I still filming this thing?
Yeah. And we'll do that up to where Leah does. I think we might just be a little bit screwed, and then we'll change out because we've got Jan and Mark bringing right in. So then we'll do another scene change. So we'll just read up to there, guys. Everybody know where they are?
Yeah. There. When it's a scene,
Yeah.
is it only there? So am I already on? Am I on stage in that monologue, or is that like a blackout?
Which bit are we on?
At the bottom of
Yeah,
32?
after scene
That's
2,
when monologue
after
finishes.
this one, I'm going to have to
Right, is that a blackout, and then we all just sing the
I need
Yeah, what have we done, Phil? Yes, it'll be blackout. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's alright then. Oh my god, you do have to change. No, it's fine, you'll be changing Phil and Leah anyway then.
When you want to go to Phil, we can start walking down.
Oh, Mark and Jan are in this scene, aren't they already?
Oh, I thought we left.
Well, they've got we need to talk, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's at the end of that monologue, isn't it?
Yeah,
They
that's what
run
I'm
in,
thinking.
then it's a blackout.
Yeah, so if they run in, do the we need to talk,
And
then
then run
black
out.
out, then set up for this scene. Yeah, sorry.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm with you.
Yeah. We need to talk.
And black out!
What page?
Number 9.
I'm sure.
We need to talk.
Number 9.
I was going to tap then.
We'll put Will back. Who's? Oh, you'll be Phil, won't you? You still be Phil. You're eating a muffin.
I need to highlight it, please. So I can mark the film.
You're still Leah.
Kate, is it?
Okay.
I need to highlight it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you can use it. What?
They found. They found.
The man?
Yeah, they found the man.
They found the man.
Yeah,
They found the man.
yes.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
That's what we thought. We thought that, didn't we, Danny?
Yeah, we did.
Are you sure? I mean, are you?
Definitely. He's in custody now. They're questioning him.
But how? I mean, who is, how?
Dunno.
Who is he?
He's the man who kidnapped Adam.
Right. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No. Yeah, no, actually, because that man, the man who, he doesn't actually, I mean, I'm not being fussy or anything, but the man who kidnapped Adam doesn't actually exist, does he?
But no, but they've got him.
I hear his teeth are awful.
You know, I mean, he doesn't, Phil, any thoughts, any words, any comments, any ideas, anything at all? I mean, this is, isn't it? Is it? Shit. Oh, shit.
He answers the description. Fat postman, thin hair, his teeth are terrible. Well, apparently.
But that's just,
Yeah, that's what we thought.
we just, didn't we, Phil? We just, I mean, you just.
What are we going to do?
We're screwed.
We're not.
We're...
No, sorry, no, we're not. Are we, Phil? I mean, no, we're alright.
They're looking for Brian.
Why?
Because he can identify him.
No, he can't.
Because he saw him in the woods.
He didn't.
He did,
No, he didn't, because that wasn't the man in the woods, because there wasn't a man in the woods. Where's Brian?
Hiding. Dan and Mark have gone to find him.
He's shitting it.
I mean, what? They just picked this bloke up, they just saw him and said, you look dodgy, you're a murderer because you've got a postman's uniform.
Well, there's the teeth as well.
You can't go to prison for bad teeth.
What if he goes to prison?
He won't go to prison.
You just said.
He won't get done for it because he hasn't.
This sort of stuff sticks, you know.
Look, everyone calm, okay? Isn't that right? Phil, isn't that, I mean, everything is, well, better. And isn't everyone more, you know, and cheerful and stuff? So let's.
I'm not going to get references.
We are completely...
We are not.
We need 3 references for dental college. How am I going to get references?
We just go to the police station. It's full important.
We need a code.
It was great.
It was shit. Bill, have you heard?
We heard.
They wanted to interview me.
You've heard, you know.
I didn't have time. I'm going to go back.
So, do you know they've caught him?
Get on telly.
How can they have caught someone who doesn't
I
exist?
don't know, Leo.
Because that's impossible.
Why don't you tell them that? Why don't you pop down the station, say, excuse me, but the fat postman with the bad teeth doesn't actually exist. So why don't you let him know?
Sarcasm. That's the lowest.
They might even give me money for it. Do you think I should ask for money?
He's going to go to prison.
Lou, they are not going to send him to prison because he answers the description. They need more than that. They need fibres, they need samples, they need evidence.
DNA evidence.
Exactly. They need DNA.
No, they've got DNA evidence.
What?
He answers the description, but they've got DNA evidence linking him to the crime.
DNA. What are you talking about?
We spoke to a reporter, they matched up the DNA evidence that they found on the jumper to the police database, and they came up with this man who answers the description perfectly.
That's impossible.
Well, it's what happened.
No, because we made that description up and they got DNA from a random... Kathy?
You told us to get DNA evidence, so we got DNA evidence. We did what you said.
Right. Okay. Hang on. Where did you get the DNA evidence?
From a man, like you said. A man down at the sorting office.
What?
Well, we thought, you know, I mean, you'd given us a description, but we thought, well, show initiative. Well, look for a fat balding postman with bad teeth. There were quite a few.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
We showed initiative.
And who asked you to do that?
Richard. We showed initiative.
That's the most stupid.
Oh, Jesus.
Why?
Why? Because there is now a man in prison who is linked to a non-existent crime answering a description that Brian gave.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But isn't that...
No, Kathy, it is not what we wanted.
What we wanted was to cover up what had happened, not to frame someone else. We're screwed.
Yeah, who might actually be. This is a nightmare.
We can't let them think it's him. I mean, I really can't make stuff in something like this, something like that. It wouldn't be right.
Why if he goes to prison?
What if we go to prison?
Yes, I think we might just actually be a little bit, well, screwed.
Okay, blackout.
Miranda, I'm Brian though.
So you Brian, if you stay on.
But I've just been...
It doesn't matter because we're all multi-rolling it anyway. Okay. Who would like to be
I don't
Brian?
mind being Brian.
I'll be Summer.
We needed Jan, a Mark, and a Brian. Give me anything.
Leah, would you want to be Brian?
I don't mind, yeah, that's fine.
I'll say it's
Because
not.
Danny still...
You
talks,
stay as Danny
so
then.
he stays Danny.
Who's just been Richard? You've been Richard. You stay as Richard. Who's been Mark?
We need a Mark.
Need a Mark and a Jan.
Hi.
So Mark. Millie, do you want to be Jan? Okay. So then we need somebody to be Lou. You're Lou. I was doing that, going backwards. There's a typo where he's called Brain instead of Brian. I like that. We need a Leah and we need a Phil. Do you want to just stay as Leah for this? Who's been Phil? Were you still Phil?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine then, that remains the same. The only thing is, we need to swap Kathy, because if you're being Brian, we just need a different Kathy. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure. Alicia can be Kathy.
Right, that's fine then. Then next what's going to happen is Leah, so then we'll have